Performance or lifestyle business? What one should you create? There's a few people that I know argue that a performance-based business is the way to go. And then there's many others that say the lifestyle business is the way to go. Ultimately, it comes down to the bigger goal, and that is what I want to talk about. So for me, I'm much more about the lifestyle business, and I'm going to give you the reasons why. There is a very common misconception over the end goal and the reward, and a trap that people fall into where they sacrifice their happiness. And there's certain things that you have to weigh up, otherwise you're going to be very, very resentful. And not only that, it may not be necessary. So here are my reasons to consider a lifestyle business over a performance business. The first one is the salary. The average CEO of a $100 million company who's worked years in the position and put in a lot of blood, sweat and tears, they earn around 200 to 250 grand per year. Now, to get to that point, the level of pressure and responsibility and headache is usually insane. And even if the business is really, really well oiled, then you feel like you kind of lose the fulfillment in the role. And therefore you'd rather be paid less and be up to something rather than, be paid 200K just to push paper around. That's what I've found. In a lifestyle business, if you build it the right way, you can earn 100 to 200K relatively easily after a year or two of building it. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. The next point is profit margins. So the profit margins of a performance business, particularly when it's in scale mode, are normally very thin. I know a tech startup right now that is in scaling mode right now, and within the first year of doing business, it hit almost $1 million in revenue, but it spent every penny just to break even. Most of that went on team, and there was absolutely no money to pay the owners a dividend. And due to the velocity of the scaling strategy, the business was far from lean. Too many staff, absolute chaos. Profit margins on a lifestyle business are 70 to 90% straight up. One of my businesses has a 96% profit margin right now, and the lowest profit margin on one of my businesses is 72%. Point number 3 is the team. Now, without a doubt, a team is the most difficult thing to build when you're an entrepreneur. It's the hardest thing in business. Entrepreneurs are not good with people naturally. And with human beings, there are inefficiencies, there are emotions, there are moving parts, there's feelings and sickness and HR and compliance, and it all gets very, very difficult. And the reason it's so hard for entrepreneurs is because they just expect everyone to be like them and drive full force into the business, and they can't stand it when people don't perform. And B, the entrepreneur just wants to develop new ideas and new products and be exciting. They don't want to do HR and compliance. That's boring to them. Now, if you build a performance business, it's all about humans. It's all about people. And with people comes these inefficiencies. And that's going to make me feel sick at the thought of hundreds of employees. I would rather pay a few people a lot of money than a lot of people an average salary, which you can do if you build a lifestyle business. The next point is a big one, and that is the payoff. This is by far the biggest argument for why a performance business is better than a lifestyle business. And this is also the biggest misconception. Yes, if you build a performance-based business, your goal is a longer play to get a fat payout at the end and sail into the sunset. Well, let's talk about that, because not only does that come with a long, drawn out and painful exit strategy, but let's just say I build a lean lifestyle business and we get it to 600K per year. And before I explain further, let me just show you how that might be possible. Let's just say that you went out on social media and you was able to accumulate a little following, and you was able to build up a little email list. And let's just say that email list was 5,000 people. Now, after reading and getting value from that email list, there's going to be people that want more from you, to which you can easily offer a £50 a month product. Everyone's got £50 of value inside of them. And let's just say that you convert 20% of those email list members into your £50 a month product. Okay, that's 1,000 times 50, which is £50,000 per month, or $50,000 per month. Now, you're going to get to the point where these people are going to want more from you. Okay, there's going to be a portion of those people that want more and more from you. Okay, so not only are you getting £50,000 a month, which equates to 600,000 per year already, you can now convert 20% of those 1,000 people, which in this case would be 200, into a program, £1,000 program. again, everyone's got the value of £1,000 inside of them. And if you're giving all this value away, people are naturally going to move along that ascension model and want more from you. So 1,000 times 200, that's another 200 grand per year. And then finally, there's also people that are not going to subscribe to your monthly thing, but they'll come straight from your newsletter into buying your program. And that'll be a smaller percentage, let's just say 10%. So you're getting 10% of the 5,000 into your newsletter, which is going to generate another 400k per annum. So when we add all this up, we've got 600 plus 200 plus 400, which is 1.2 million pounds per year. Now, let's just go ultra conservative and slash all of these numbers in half. So instead of getting 20% conversion, you're getting 10. So instead of 50k per month, you're getting 25, which is 300k per year. And instead of 10%, 20% of those people moving onto your program, you're getting 10%, which is 50k instead of the 200k or whatever it was before. And you're going to get a 5% conversion straight in, which is 250k per year. So instead of 1.2 million per year, you're getting 600,000 per year. All from providing value in a free newsletter. Okay, so remember what I said about paying a few people a lot more? Let's just say that you have an admin person and an IT person and a salesperson, which are the three people that are most important if you want to delegate and you don't want to do all the stuff that you're not good at and you want to have a well-run business. But instead of paying them the going rate, you pay the admin 30k instead of 25k, and you pay the IT person 60k instead of 50k, and you pay the salesperson 50k plus commissions instead of just commissions. So you attract loyal talent, and let's just say out of that 600k, you have 460k left. Now, leaving some in the business, let's just say that you take 10k per month for your lifestyle. Great. Then you invest 25k per month into the most basic fund. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so this is the calculator site. This is a compound interest calculator, which I'm sure you've all seen before. And we're going to assume that we're starting with zilch. We've got nothing invested at all at the moment. We're going to go for the lowest conservative rate which is fair, of 8% per year, which anyone can do via low-cost index funds. I'm going to project forward 100 years here, just so we see the growth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our 25k investment and I'm going to deposit that monthly into those index funds. Now, notice that I'm not even going to increase the annual deposit at this point. I'm just going to calculate this out as it is. So let's hit calculate. Now, these numbers might be incomprehensible. This is 11 billion nearly. Now, if we take a look at the years projected forward, you can see most people go and try and build a unicorn or a performance-based business to exit at 15, 20 million, 30 million, something like that. But you can see here that in just 15 years, I'm going to have 9 million. Okay. And in 17 years, I'm going to have 11 million. And in 20 years, 15 million. If you project this forward till 40 years time, you're talking about near on 100 million, which is definite if you stick to these numbers. And this is yours. It's no one else's. It's not someone who's a shareholder that you have to pay out or a solicitor that you have to pay out. And the difference with all of this, of course, is you've had a lovely life. You haven't sacrificed experiences and freedom and put up with all the headache and stress and trauma, and you've still got the high net worth. You get the payout you want, but more. And most importantly, you have the life that you want with now passive income. Let's just say you go and invest 20 million at 5% per year, which is even more passive. You have yourself $1 million a year income for doing absolutely nothing at that point. Could you get that from a performance-based business? Well, not if you haven't educated yourself on how to invest as you have been doing in the lifestyle business. Now, if you think I'm finished there, there's more. My example that I just gave you is assuming that you have an 8% return, which of course can be much higher. Your income stays the same, which it might not be if you're developing new products. I've also assumed that you're not increasing your investment deposits, which if you're growing your revenue, growing your income, it's likely that you're going to. And lastly, this is only one business. So what do I mean? Well, here's the final thing with the performance versus lifestyle business argument. And that is you can build multiple lifestyle businesses. There's a sweet spot around 1.5 to 1.7 million where you can maintain a lean, mobile, flexible business with a great small team, and it doesn't require too much support. And then you just go and start another one. And you do it again and again, which is what I've done. And although I invest my money into much larger companies and big performance businesses. As an angel investor, the businesses that I create myself are all designed this way. That way I'm able to have a lot of free time and still have an incredibly comfortable lifestyle, which I love. So for me personally, I would rather build multiple 1.5 to 1.7 million businesses that perform well than one big 100 million pound company, because, well, there's no need and it's a worse deal in my opinion. So to summarize, I just want to say this. This is just my opinion and how I do things. Ultimately, the most important thing is do what you want to do, because it has to fit your values best. Am I saying it's easy to build a lifestyle business? Well, no, not all the time, but it's not as hard as you think. And if you want to see how I do it, I'm going to be running an event where I'm going to be showing you exactly what I've done time and time again. So join the newsletter and I'll be sending out information about that very soon. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and if anything I've said resonated, or if you've got any queries or questions or objections to what I've said, then let me know. Please remember that this is all based on the average and most businesses and how most entrepreneurs are. So let me know what you thought, and until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.